Hello all, welcome to Fincurious. Today we are going to dive into the world of GST complaints and learn how to file GSTR 1 online. Whether you are a small business owner or a seasoned accountant, understanding GSTR 1 is crucial for staying compliant with the Indian tax laws. In this video, I'll guide you through the step-by-step process of filing GSTR 1 from logging in to the GST portal to submitting your return. So let us share my screen with you. I hope my screen is visible to you. So there is a case study 1. They are asking us to compute the GST output and submit GSTR 1 for the month of August. Let us see the details given in the question. So details given in the question are as follows. Company name, Fincurious Global Health Private Limited, GST number and month. You can see here GST number is 29, starting with the state code 29, which means this company is situated in the state of Karnataka. So that we need to identify. And they have given the GST login details, username and password. Using this login details, we will actually log into the website and file the GSTR 1. So what is this table 1? This is the sales details for this particular company during the August month. So they are giving this table. In this table, you can see 7 tax invoices has been raised by the FinGlobal in that particular month, that is August month. So based on this, we need to calculate the output tax liability. And then they have given the purchase details. So using this purchase details, we need to find out the input tax credit. So in the question itself, they are giving the IGST, CGST and SGST of the input tax credit, whichever is applicable. So, and they have given the OTPs to file the GSTR 1 return and 3B return. So here they are giving us to access the simulation and file GST returns. Let us do it online. So you can see here, this is the website, GST website. This is a simulation developed by Fincurious team. So first of all, we need to identify the output tax liability. Before going into the login, you can actually see my screen here. So these are the sales details and these are the purchase details. So I have done the solution here itself. So the taxable amount, and here in the question, you can see this is GST number has been given for the each party. If it is 29 and the company is also 29, which means it is an intra-state sale. Intra means it will come CGST and SGST. If it is an interstate, then IGST. So based on that, the calculations is already done. It is very easy to do. I'm not focusing on this right now. I'm just focusing on how to file the GSTR 1 return online. So you can see here the answers, calculation of output tax liability. So all the taxable amount, IGST, CGST and SGST, and input tax credit, total tax liability. This is how the calculations will be done. So I'll be focusing on now how to file GSTR 1 online. So I'm clicking on the login button. So what is the username and password? So username is FinGlobal and password is fin@123. Let me try logging it. FinGlobal and then fin@123, then P237. Yeah. And I'm clicking on the login button. Yes, I am successfully logged in. So now in the question, what are they asking? For the month of August, we need to file. So you can see here, August month to be filed is there. So now I'll go to the return dashboard. From return dashboard, I'll select the quarter. August is in the second quarter and period is August. I'll click on the search. See, this is just for the practice purpose. So that is why here the financial year we have kept XX 20XX-XX and quarter it is correct, and period also you can see August. Now you can click on the search. So for the August month, what would be the due date? September 11th would be the due date. So here we need to click on the prepare online. This is the GSTR 1. GSTR 1 tile, we need to click on the prepare online. So you can see GST number, legal name, tax period, all these things automatically comes. So the status is also not yet filed because we have not yet filed the GSTR 1 for the August one. So what are they asking? They have already given the sales details. Using this sales data, we need to actually enter the invoices in this add record details. So in this add record details, what are the things we need to do? So let us see. First invoice. On the 1st August, Kirtan Gowda with the GST number and with the invoice number. Is this a B2B or a B2C? So when there is a GST number, that means it is a business to business transaction. So it is a B2B invoice. I'll go to the B2B invoice and I click on the add details. And here, so what I'll do, I'll come back to this Excel sheet. I'll just copy GST number and I'll just paste here. Once I paste the GST number, you can see the recipient name automatically pops up. Okay, then invoice number. What is the invoice number? Invoice number also I just copy and paste. Invoice date, it is 1st August. So 1st August. Next, point of sale, it is Karnataka only. Total invoice value. What is the total invoice value given in the question? So basically, if you come to the solution, you can see the taxable amount is 10,000 and the GST amount is 600 and 600 because 12% is the GST rate, right? So it is an intra-state sale. So 10,000 multiplied by 6% is 600 and SGST is also 600. So 10,000 plus 600 will give 11,200. So this is the invoice value. So I'll come here and I enter invoice value 11,200 and then the taxable value. What is the rate of tax? It is 12%. So in under the 12%, I'll enter 10,000 rupees. So you can see automatically 600 will come amount of tax. So 10,000 plus 600 is equal to 11,200. So this is how we are going to add each and every single sales details given in the question. So even in the practical life, whenever we sell the goods or services to the customers, what we do, we actually make the note of all those things. And in the next month, we are going to file on or before 11th. So that is what here also you are doing it. So I click on the save button, added invoice successfully. So this is how I need to add all the invoices. What are the other invoices? So Bangalore Medicals. So let me add that invoice also. I'll come back to this sheet, copy, add details, click the GST number, invoice number. It is FCGH. And what is the date? 15th of August. 15th of August. Next, invoice value. What is the invoice value? Invoice value 24,150. So 24,150. And then I'll come to the taxable value. In the taxable value, 23,000 is the taxable value. So if you 23,000 is a taxable value and rate of tax is 5%. So in the 5%, I enter 23,000. So 575 and 575 is coming. So even if I go and check the calculations, my calculations is also correct. So system driven calculations and my calculations is absolutely matching. So I'll click on the save button. Added invoice successfully. So 2 invoices added successfully. Next one, 17, that is, I'll go back here. So it is 33. Mind you, here the code, state code is changed. It is 33. It is not an intra-state. It is an interstate sale. If it is an interstate sale, IGST will come. That's the only difference. So now if it is an interstate sale, what will I do? I'll just go to the click on add details. Same procedure. I'll just copy the GST number and paste here. Square Hospitals LLP. Invoice number. I'll just copy, paste, date, 18th of August, 18th August. Invoice value. What is the invoice value? Invoice value, you can see it is 53,336. 53,336. So then what is the taxable value? Taxable value is 45,200 under the 18%. So 45,200, I'll click 8136. So previously, if you remember, here there used to come CGST and SGST, but right now it's coming automatically integrated tax because here the recipient GST number has been entered 33. So based on this, it will be automatically taking the integrated tax or CGST or SGST depending upon the state code. Now I click on the save button. Added invoice successfully. Okay. What about the next one? Next invoice, that is unregistered intrastate. So this is again beautiful. What is unregistered? If it is an intrastate sale, so but it is an unregistered entity. So what they are telling, Keshav Kumar is not a registered person under GST. So it cannot be considered as a business. So it is a B2C. So B2C, I'll go to B2C. I'll click on the add details. So in add details, what is the thing? Unregistered intrastate 12% Keshav Kumar. So point of supply, it is in Karnataka. And then taxable value, what is the taxable value? 5650, 5650. The rate of tax is 12%. So 339 and 339. So if I come back here and check the answer, 339, 339 is matching. So that's it. Click on the save button. Enter is saved successfully. Okay. So if I come back to the question, is there anything other same like that, like unregistered intrastate, unregistered Telangana is also there. I'll enter that also now itself. So click here on add details, point of supply or place of supply. I'll click Telangana. The taxable value is 8,300, 8,300. And then I click on the rate of tax 12%. It is 996. IGST is 996. You can see IGST only 996. Our calculations and what is coming in the automated from the system is also matching. So I click on the save button again. Enter is saved successfully. So two place of supply, you can see Karnataka and Telangana. Two places I have entered the details. What are the items which are left now? Invoice number 19 and 20 are left right now. Yes, that's it. I'll go back. Yes. So what is this in 22nd of August? Fincurious Healthcare Services Limited 07. Okay. So I'll go back to this copy GST number. It is again B2B only. I'll go back to the B2B invoices and I click on the add details. Recipient number, GST number, Fincurious Healthcare Services, and then the invoice number. What is the invoice date? 22nd of August. So 07 is Delhi, automatically it will take. What is the invoice value? Invoice value is 97,216. So 97,216. What is the taxable value? Taxable value is 86,800 at the rate of 12%. So 86. So 10,416 is IGST. I'll click on the save button. Added invoice successfully. So invoice has been added successfully. So what are the other things we need to add? Last entry, last invoice, basically Safe Zone Medical Services. It is an export without tax. So I'll go back. So it is not B2B or it is not B2C or it is not B2C large. It is an export invoice. So tile 6A. In this tile 6A, I'll go and I click on the add record. So in this add record, I need to add this particular export without the payment of GST. They are telling without the taxes. So now invoice number I'll enter. What is the invoice number? The invoice number is FCGH20. What is the invoice date? That is 24th of August. And then what are the other details given in the question? Invoice value. What is the invoice value? Invoice value is 26,400 only. So is this with payment of tax or without payment of tax? It is without payment of tax. In the question you can see without tax. So it is without payment of tax, and here at 0%. So taxable value you can enter 26,400 and then click on the save button. Added invoice successfully. So by this we have added all the 7 invoices now. We can actually check 4, 1, 2. 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 2, 7. So total how many invoices are there? 7 invoices. So our duty is to ensure all the invoices in that particular month has to be entered in the system. So in the GST website, basically, whether we are doing it properly or not, we need to check it and upload it each and single invoice. So we should not miss one invoice also. That is our duty. So now I'll come down and click on the generate summary. So to file the GST return, first of all, I need to generate the summary. After some time, if I come down, I can click on proceed to file. So this is the consolidated summary. So whatever 7 invoices we have added, all those details summary it will come. So B2B, B2C, export, all those things with tax amounts, whether it is IGST, CGST or SGST, depending upon the various items we have entered till now, it will come automatically. So you can check it again with this invoices and you can actually check it with these answers. So here we have the solution, right? So you can cross check whether it is right or wrong before the final submission. So make sure, being as an accountant or any person who is filing your GST returns, you need to understand that filing GSTR 1 is the most important thing. So till now there is no GSTR 1 amendment also, but right now the government has launched GSTR 1 amendment so that in the next months we can amend. But that doesn't mean that you need to do the mistakes again and again. Don't try to do that mistakes again and again. You do properly filing the GSTR 1. So come down, check everything, and you can come down and click on the file statement. So if I click on the file statement, it is loading. Now it will take us to the page. Yes, return filings for the GSTR 1. So it takes us to the page of the authorized signatory. I click on the owner. So if you have a valid DSC, you can plug in the DSC and file it with the DSC. Otherwise, you can file it with EVC. Nothing but if you click on the EVC, but electronic verification code will come to the mobile number and the email ID. So now that has been given in the question itself. OTP for the GSTN to file GSTR 1. That is 603862. If I use this 603862 and click on the verify button, so GSTR 1 file successful. So this is how we actually file the GSTR 1 in the government GST portal. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you have any doubts regarding filing of GSTR 1, please comment down below. And if you want to learn this and practice this, you can visit our website, or I will give you the contact numbers. You can contact our contact numbers. So they will help you out how to do this. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.